Young adults are receiving valuable life lessons with the help from the LEAP Foundation.
LEAP stands for Leadership Excellence Accelerating Potential. It's a summer scholarship program for students and young adults. To tell us more about the program, we are joined by Dr. Bill Dorfman. Thank you so much for being here today, Doctor.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
So tell us what LEAP is all about.
You know, LEAP is a motivational leadership program for high school and college students. It's a nonprofit. We put it on every year at UCLA. This is our 5th year. We have 500 students this year. And the part that I'm really proud of is the fact that half the students came in on scholarship. So these are kids that could never ever afford to go to a program like this, but they won a scholarship based on their grades, and they came and they spent a week with us, and I have to tell you, it was amazing. I was literally in tears last night. I could barely say goodbye to them at the end of this program. And I had Paula Abdul come, I had Pentatonics come, who just won the sing-off. We had all these amazing speakers. They spoke on time management, money management. I even did a special program called How to Be a Gentleman on dating etiquette and table manners and things like that. At the end of the night, and I'll get teary-eyed again, I went to say goodbye to the kids, and they started like chanting my name, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lose it. But then they do this thing, I was gone.
The heart.
I was gone. It was so beautiful. You know, the thing about this program is we really do change kids' lives.
Yeah.
I mean, I see these kids come back year after year, you know, and this is our 5th year. We've grown by about, I'm going to borrow one of these. We've grown by about, I get so emotional about this because it's such an amazing thing. They don't learn this anywhere else. You know, they come to our program, and every year they come back, and I see them growing and growing. And, you know, one of my students from Australia came this year. She just won Young Business Person of the Year in Australia. In fact, the mayor, Lord Mayor Lisa Scafidi came and spent the whole week with us this year. I had 21 students from Perth, Australia. We had 4 scholars from Africa. Tomorrow Trust raises kids whose parents have died of AIDS and other things, and we had 4 of those scholars.
There's some of that video right there for you, Dr. Bill. Yeah, take a look.
It was amazing.
Describe a little bit of what we're seeing.
Jonathan Sprinkles, the Niecy Nash, you know, Usher came. I had Seth Green come. I mean, a lot of my patients that are celebrities and really want to help kids come. I've raised $30 million with Garth Brooks and the Smiles for Life Foundation, and we give that to hospitals, and that feels great. But this is so tangible because I actually meet the kids, I work with the kids, I know these kids, and I see them come back year after year, and it's amazing.
And
yeah, go ahead.
I'm looking at some of the video we're running. You've got everybody from police officers to, I'm sure, professionals out there. Have you seen a change in some of these young people? They said, oh, I want to be a police officer.
Absolutely. Well, here's what we do. All week long, we give them all these skills. We teach them interviewing skills. We teach them how to apply for a job. We teach them how to write a resume. On Friday, the program culminates in a mentor workshop. In fact, you guys can come next year if you'd like. We just finished the program. I have 100 mentors, from doctors and lawyers and architects to voiceover artists. E.G. Daly was there. I mean, it's crazy. You sit at a table, and every 30 minutes we rotate, and the students get to come and just fire away questions. What do you like about your job? What was your big break? How did you get into it? And it gives them an opportunity to find mentors. Mentors are so important in life. You know, even kids that come up to me and say, I want to be a dentist, I say, come in my office and watch me work as a dentist before you decide that's something you really want to do.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people that went through law school, practiced a week and quit. You know what I mean? So find out before. We teach them to ask. We teach them things like failure's not an option. Paula Abdul was genius. Oh, sure. For 4 days, we're pounding all these things into these kids' heads. We're telling them, you know, you got to do this, you got to do. I didn't brief Paula at all. She got up there and basically reinforced every single major point that we gave them, from never giving up to, I mean, just all of the skills that she used to become as successful as she became were the things that we're telling them. So it validates what we're telling them. And then the beautiful part is they go out and they do it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's amazing.
And these kids
It's
come from
amazing.
around the world and get to spend a week
all
in
over the
Westwood.
world.
Yeah.
They not only that, they live at UCLA. They live in the dorms. For every coach we have, they have 10 students. Okay. So there's a lot of very intimate, you know, one-on-one counseling and guidance. And I'll tell you something. You know, you get these notes where these students say, you know, you changed my life. You changed my life. We teach them to write "I appreciate" notes, and so I probably have 100 of them. And I'm going through them last night, and then, you know, I'll cry again. I get one that says, "You saved my life." You know, and you know, growing up isn't easy. You know, these I get so emotional about this. I'm not usually this bad, but you know, these kids, they come in and a lot of them are lost and they don't have guidance. And you know, we become their anchor. We become their family. It's just an amazing thing. If you want more information.
Yeah, we're going to tell them about that.
Yeah, for more information about the LEAP Foundation, just go to kcal9.com and click on Seen on TV.
Yeah.
And Dr. Bill Dorfman, we really thank you for all the wonderful work you're doing.
Thank you.
Obviously, it's very near and dear to your heart. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, you guys.
Really important, all that philanthropy as well as mentorism. So a good thing going on at the LEAP Foundation. Thank you again.